Today I'll be taking you through the glamorous journey to get your epic Warlock mount. The mount is a 100% speed boost, but unlike the level 40 mount, this one isn't free. However, it is quite badass. Mount parts that are on fire include mane, eyes, nose, and hooves. There are many horns. Many horns. And it goes fast. Warlocks that see you on your epic mount will cry out of envy. There's a fairly lengthy quest chain to obtain the mount, several steps of which will bankrupt your gold supply along with your soul. I'm going to post a link to the quest chain guide from Wowhead in the video description, so go ahead and check that out if you need any specific tips. The quest chain for your epic mount starts by picking up a quest called Morzul Bloodbringer from your Warlock trainer in Ironforge for the Alliance, or an Orgrimmar for the Horde. From there, you're going to travel to the Burning Steps to a location called the Altar of Storms up in the northwest corner of the zone to complete the first quest. Once you're at the Altar of Storms in the Burning Steps, you're going to grab a new quest from Morzul Bloodbringer after turning in the one from your Warlock trainer that's going to send you out to Winterspring. You're essentially going to go up there and just mass murder all kinds of owl beasts and try to get Raging Beast blood as a drop. Once you have 30 Raging Beast blood, then you're going to return to Morzul in the Burning Steps for the next step in the quest line. Now that you have your 30 Raging Beast blood, you're going to go back to the Burning Steps and talk to Morzul again. Before you leave the Burning Steps, be sure to talk to his assistant, who is a vendor and sells an item called the Shadowy Potion. And this gives you a buff called the Taint of Shadow, which makes you friendly to the denizens of Jadenir. So we're at Bane Hollow, but you gotta know, Bane Hollow doesn't give away anything for free. You're here to buy something called Zorothian Stardust from his buddy standing next to him, but before you can buy that, he's gonna have you go murder somebody. So once you turn your quest into him, pick up the new quest, and you're gonna go track down a mob called Ulathek. So, once you've found Ulathek, you're going to talk to him, go through the little dialogue that he has, and you're going to kill him. This is a fairly tough fight if you're by yourself with low gear like I had, but it's doable. You just have to be a little careful. After you kill him, you're going to take his heart, and then you're going to head all the way back to Lord Bane Hollow. Alright, so we're back at Bane Hollow. You're going to turn the quest in and you'll get the go-ahead to talk to his buddy. So you're here to buy Zerothian Stardust from this guy for the Dreadsteed summoning ritual. This is going to hurt. It's 150 gold for the Zerothian Stardust. But hey, nobody ever said summoning a demonic horse from another dimension was cheap. Alright, now before you go back to the Burning Steps, save yourself some time and pick up all the components you're going to need on the next set of quests before heading back to the Altar of Storms. What you're going to need is the following: 35 black dragon scales, 25 dark iron ore, 6 large brilliant shards, 3 arcanite bars, and 10 elixirs of shadow power. It's okay to cry. Server costs are going to vary, but mine... all these items cost me about 370 gold, and that's not including the 150 gold for the Zerothian Stardust. Alright, so now that we have everything we need, we're going to head back to the Burning Steps into the Altar of Storms. You're going to turn all these items in after picking up the subsequent quest for them, and then you're going to get a new quest that's going to send you on to Sholomance.
Yo! Keep it real. Hey, how you doing? Have a good one. What up? Keep it real.
Alright, so Sholo. You're just going to need a group of 5. You're going to bring your patent-pending Imp in a Jar to the Sholo Alchemy Lab, which is downstairs by Ra's Frost Whisperer. The Imp is going to take the infused parchment needed for the Dreadsteed ritual and make it what it needs to be for your Dreadsteed. When you get your group together, you're going to need to fight your way down to where Ra's Frost Whisperer is, clear the room if you want, and release the Imp in a Jar at the Alchemy Lab. Now that you finished up Sholo, you guessed it, back to the Burning Steps. Turn your quests in for Sholo, after which you'll be able to buy all the components for the Dreadsteed summoning ritual from Wild Eyes, the goblin at the Altar of Storms. You'll need to buy everything here aside from the Shadowy Potion, which you already purchased previously, unless you have a Warlock friend you can lean on who already has the summoning components. If you do not, then you're going to spend another 250 gold here, but luckily this is the last purchase you need for the Dreadsteed summoning ritual. As a bonus, after spending another 250 gold on these Dreadsteed summoning items, if you finish the ritual and you have Warlock friends that are interested in doing the ritual but don't have the funds to buy it, you can actually use the 3 items you purchased for the summoning ritual again with other Warlocks to save them that 250 gold, which is really nice. So be a friend. Help somebody out. Alright, so now you have the 3 components you need for the Dreadsteed summoning ritual. What you're going to do now is head to Dire Maul West, which will require the Crescent Key until you reach the boss Imulthar, who will also become a casualty of your epic quest for a badass mount. Once you've killed Imulthar, you're ready for the Dreadsteed summoning ritual. There are a number of activities you have to do in this fight to get through it as a Warlock. I'm not going to go into great detail, but I will say that you'll probably need 25 to 30 soul shards to make it through. I do have a link to the guide for Wowhead for this quest chain, and they have details on all the intricate parts of the ritual. So I would advise you to check that out. Once the first part of the ritual is complete, you'll summon the Dreadsteed through a portal. You just basically have to kill it. There's also going to be another pissed off demon named Lord Helnerath that'll come through the portal that also needs to die.
resist, could you?
Alright, both bosses are dead. That's pretty much the end of the quest chain. So all you have left to do is click on the Dreadsteed spirit to talk to it, to learn the Summon Dreadsteed spell, and that'll get you your 100% speed mount. Time to celebrate, folks. You got your new mount. And it's also time to cry over the amount of gold you poured into the process. But this is one of the reasons that I love Classic WoW. It's a huge quest chain, a huge amount of time, a large commitment, requires groups of people to help you out. Just generally a very, very fun process with a great reward at the end. So I hope you enjoyed the process, and thanks for watching.